Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
My favorite symbol is the tree of everything. Hold on a second. Hi, YouTube. All right, that's the best I can do for the lighting for YouTube. And I'm a little hot right now, so let me see if I can put the air on. You know what's the best thing about the Caribbean? The food and the drinks are the best thing about the Caribbean. And all I want to do right now is eat. I just want to eat. I just want to eat something. However, I've lost my appetite. So I eat, but I can't eat everything that they give me. So, and I'm taking advantage because I'm not in my space yet and I'm not cooking yet. Once I'm in my space, then I'm going to eat, you know, minimum at best. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Black Pearl, rarest gem. Oh my God. I have a Black Pearl. I had Black Pearl earrings, but I lost it. But I should have a Black Pearl necklace that I got from Hawaii. I do. So you are right. Black Pearl is a very, very rare gem. You are absolutely right. Hi, Christina Young. Hi, Pretty Brittany. How are you? Hi, Precious Renee. Intuitive Waters, I see you there trying to hide, trying to go up. Hi, Moon Goddess. How are you? Hi, Spooky Potatoes. How's everyone doing? Hi, Rena Love. Hi, Cheryl. New York City. How are you? Who said hi? Okay. Asada Giovanni. How are you? Yay. Owen Love. Hello. Wonder why they hate me. I get that title. Miss Tracy. How's Tony? Oh, we talked about this, CJ. Did we? She's doing fine. Thank you for asking. I love that you all know about Tony. Thank you for asking. If you want your own personal reading with me, text me. Can I pin the text? Text me. I think I can pin it. 213-458-7408. 8, right? Can I pin it? How do you pin it? Let me see something. Share. How do you pin comment? All right, I'm not going to worry about it. 213. Text me for your own reading. Text me 213-458-7408. So we're going to make this quick. 213-458-7408. We're going to make this very quick. Can I pin it? Yes. I pinned it. Comments. Hi, you're serious. How are you? Hi, ES. Hi, Stephanie. I never you anymore. I finally caught you live, right? I never get to see you anymore. How are you doing? Hi, Tarika. Okay, so we're going to make this nice and short. You know, Jeopardy has had some issues, right? And they're having a hard time picking a host. All the hosts they picked have either some racist comments, some sexist comments, some derogatory comments against disability people, and have issues with, you know, the vaccine and whether or not they are or are not telling the truth about whether or not she and her children have gotten the vaccine. My theory, but I will look at it at another time, is that somebody is lying. That's my theory, that somebody is lying. And it is up to Jeopardy, based upon Biden's rules, that everybody get vaccinated and show that they are vaccinated. But I'm wondering if there's going to be some privileged stuff going on out there with the vaccinations. So do regular people have to get vaccinations, but celebrities don't have to? Is that something that's going to come out in the long run? Because Biden said anybody that has over 100 employees needs to get their staff, even the Reading Rainbow guy, even the Reading, LeVar Burton, he's not taking the job though. Sony, which is the parent company of Jeopardy, never offered the job, never offered it, never considered him. So it seems to me like there's some racism going on over at Sony and the executives. That's what it seems to me. But, you know, you didn't hear it from me. I'm just speculating. It's just a psychic speculation. Seems to me that there is some racism going on over there. And it seems to me, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what I see. The guy that made the sexist comments on a podcast, I think he has something against Sony. I really think Sony doesn't know what's going on over there at Jeopardy. That's what I think. I think they didn't vet them well. I think Sony was so scared of losing the Jeopardy franchise after Alec Trebek died that I believe they never did the right things, which means really investigate and really look at everyone. So, by the way, Lil Nas X has 7 million views after giving birth to his baby. So, I love Lil Nas X. I've never kept that a secret. I freaking love Lil Nas X. So, let me see. Alex Trebek's wife for a long time has passed away in November 2020. Until people went digging into his Twitter history, which was, what was this about? Oh, this is the first guy. Why don't I have it here? What is his name? Oh, sugar bum. Let me see if I can find it. The guy that got fired, Mike Richards. See, I think Mike Richards doesn't like LeVar Burton. And I think he stopped LeVar Burton from even being considered or being put on any list, right? Because he wanted the job. And Sony panicked because Jeopardy brings in revenue. So Sony panicked and they knew they were coming down to the wire, right? To get this train back on track, right? Now, I had always thought, not predicted, thank God. I was very smart because I was like, I need to do this reading. But Spirit kept saying, no, don't do the reading. Don't do the reading. It's like, are you sure? The Spirit's like, don't, leave it alone. So, turns out Ken Jennings, that creep, said something very, very derogatory about disabled people. And you guys know how I feel about the disability people. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, Ken Jennings said, let me see. Ken Jennings said, there's nothing sadder than a hot person in a wheelchair. Like, what in the herd of nerds are you talking about? Like, are you serious? You're a nerd. And you don't have the right to talk about disabled people. There's nothing sadder than a hot, what is it? There's nothing sadder than a hot person in a wheelchair. What in the world does that even mean? Teresa, I'm disabled and it was mean and ugly. Thank you. Thank you. I have a diagnosed disability. You can't always see it. So when I go to the airport, people always look at me crazy if I go by wheelchair. And I just tell them, just do your job. Don't judge me. Do your job. Okay? So, now, the guy, how did I miss this? Because I was going to read the whole thing to you. What's her name? Let me see if I can find it. Because I thought I saved it all. Oh, no, I took a picture of hers. So the other woman, Mayim Bialik, has this thing against vaccines, and she vowed never to get her children vaccinated. But that is an issue that has come up, right? There are a lot of mothers out there that do not want their children being vaccinated. Prior to the COVID, it has always been an issue, right? But then how somebody said, while we're at it, Jeff Jarvis said, while we're at it, keep in mind that Mayim Bialik, though vaccinated, which I don't believe she's vaccinated, I think she's lying, spreads vaccine doubt and hawks brain crackery. She is not a representative for a show about facts and authority. Replace the executive producer, fire the executives over him, and he says, give LeVar Burton the gig. But is Sony racist? Does Sony even know what's going on over at Jeopardy? So maybe it needs to forgive Sony. Maybe Jeopardy is racist. Like, why was LeVar Burton never considered? And he's a public fan favorite. They love LeVar Burton. Thank you, Teresa. Some of us don't have visible signs, right? And here's what I do. If I can walk, I walk. And part of walking actually diminishes the disability. Most people don't know that. Walking is a cure-all. So although it may be painful, when you have a disability, I can't. A consistent walk every day does heal. It's a weird thing with walking, right? But no matter how you slice it, when I get on a plane, that nerve from way down here up my back all of a sudden prevents me from walking. So rather than argue with anybody, I make myself handicapped. Now, at inception, I'm not always handicapped. That means when I get to the airport and I'm clocking in, I'm not always handicapped. However, it does depend upon the suitcases. So if I've got one little suitcase and I'm headed off to Washington, not a big deal. If I get 3 suitcases and I have to lift and maneuver these suitcases, I'm throwing my back out. So now you don't know if I have a disability. And you don't know when the disability will occur. But no matter what, I travel disabled. Period. End of story. Hold on a second. But you guys do see sometimes when I get up from my chair, I have a slight limp. You guys see it for yourself. So no, I'm not lying, and I don't have to prove it to you. Oh, I need this water. This looks like coconut water, but it's not. It's just water. I think that's neat. So now, Mike Richards gets fired because he's a piece of dirt, right? And Mike Richards said something so sexist, it was really bad. Like, you're dirt. And then he got fired from his EP position as well. I think Mike Richards manipulated and delayed the process to getting a host. I think Mike Richards is the problem. But okay, he's fired now. He made some really bad sexist comment. And he was also accused in a lawsuit of harassing TV models. Like, Jeopardy, who do you have over there? Who's running that show? And he goes, oh, you know, the lawsuit doesn't reflect in reality who I am. But he's a married father of two. And he called his, I don't know, some co-host, Beth Chiffon, as a booth hoe. And then he called her a booth slut. And then he called her a booth stitute. And asked her about her booby pictures. This is all Mike Richards. The episodes have since been yanked from the web. I think it was on some podcast. He called another woman frumpy and overweight, and she looked fat and not good, while also declaring that women should dress like hookers on Halloween. This is all Mike Richards, but he got fired. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I think it's because of him that LeVar Burton never got the job, right? Now let's get back to, so they weren't going to keep Mayim. They weren't going to keep her. They always said she would be temporary because she made these COVID statements, and, you know, in this day and age, that's like a death sentence, right? I'll never get vaccinated. I'll never, you know, take the COVID. I don't know what she said exactly, but it had something to do with vaccinations. So they weren't going to make her permanent, but they didn't know how to transition her out because they had already given her dates to start. Jeopardy's a whole mess. So now Mike Richards is out, and they can't give Mayim the whole job because they might have to fire her later, right? That's why they can't give her the whole job, because they're still not sure if the public is going to be okay with her. So then he picked back up Ken Jennings, the one that assaulted verbally disabled people. So now we got two unqualified representation of intelligence on Jeopardy. And I don't like that. Like, I love that the media tells us what to do. So then I said, will Jeopardy last? Thank you. Alex is turning in his grave. Absolutely. Tiffany saying hi, Terica. Hi, Teresa. LeVar would be an amazing host. So what is the problem if it's not the color of his skin? What is the problem? So then LeVar Burton went on Trevor Noah, and LeVar was like, I don't even want the job now. Like, you never considered me? I don't even want this job. So I'm going to do LeVar Burton to see if he's going to wind up hosting somewhere else. I'm going to do Mayim because I can't believe that they're actually going to keep her. I'm going to do Ken Jennings because, I don't know, anybody that doesn't believe in disabled people and you're nerdy, you're nerdy. Like, you're not even a nice nerd. Like, the jokes, let me tell you something. See, seriously, I know you're going to find it hard for y'all to believe, but I'm a nerd. I am. Like, but like a funny nerd, like a goofy nerd, like tripping over your own feet nerd and then laughing at yourself, right? But this guy's, he's not just a nerd. He doesn't represent nerds. He's mean. Ken Jennings is mean. And your personality is mean. Ken Jennings, you're mean. You're the mean type of nerd. I know you're a type. I hang out with nerds all my life. You're the mean type. You don't care. You have no love in your heart. You're just mean and intelligent. But who cares about that? Who wants you in our lives? I don't want to look at you every day, Ken Jennings. So I'm wondering if the show will crumble. Can the show survive? All right, let's see. LeVar is so intelligent. He's a part of my family. Tiffany Tuition loved reading Rainbow growing up. Exactly. And he has intelligence. And he's kind. And we love him. Like, America loves this man. How do we not give him the job if only by the color of his skin? This is what we call microaggression. This is what we deal with every single day as Black folks. So don't tell us we're equal. You're equal. No, we're not. Rather than hire LeVar, they re-put Ken Jennings back in and kept Mayim. That's microaggression. And you find that in a corporate world every single day. Tell me I'm lying, everybody that works in a corporate world. Tell me I'm lying. Oh, he has a podcast? You listen to his podcast? Wait. And Teresa, oh, I listen to his podcast every week, yes. And then Teresa goes, yes. So it is thank you, Sheena. It is the color of his skin. This is racism in our face. This is corporate George Floyd, Sony. This is the same as George Floyd. You killed a man's career because you don't like the color of his skin and you don't want to give him a good payout. But America wants him. America decided we want LeVar Burton. How dare you? How dare you, Sony? How dare you? I'm disgusted. I cannot look at you, Sony. What movies is Sony coming out with? I'll protest. I will not look at your movies. What movies are they coming out with? Let me know. Because I'll thumbs up that shit or I'll thumbs up. Hey, how about psychic movie reviews? You want me to do that? You want me to do psychic movie reviews? I'll do it. I'll do it only on Sony movies. How's that? I teach. I do it. You want psychic movie reviews? We'll just do it on Sony. Don't even consider LeVar Burton. Hi, Betty. Yes, boycott. Do you like my bracelets? Look at my bracelets. It shows better at night. This is, let me tell you something. Okay. This is Aqua Aura, right? I'm obsessed with Aqua Aura. I mean, obsessed. You have, okay, yeah. I was wondering where my Aqua Aura stone is, but I brought it the first time. So it's in my apartment. This is Aqua Aura, and I get it from Esquivel Gems. It's Tiffany, put in your name, please. Herkimer. Oh, no. But Esquivel Gems is getting Herkimer next week. I forgot what she said she was getting next week. Let me see if I can find it, Betty. Oh. Let me see. Herkimer. Because I responded to it. By the way, guys, I have a new name, but we'll talk about it another day. Oh, the Haitians have taken over Texas. It's hilarious. Oh my God, I gotta do a video on the Haitians. don't know how they got over. I just ordered some Herkimer diamonds. So Escribo Gems just ordered some Herkimer diamonds, which is going to, Escribo Gems, there she goes. On IG, Betty. I don't know if you have IG, but if you don't have IG, get IG, Betty. So she's going to have, what's it called? Live sale, or live auction, next Friday, I think, Tiffany, at 7 p.m. Eastern. Gorgeous. Where you get them? Oh, Escribo Gems. I've got words. Yeah. Go to her website right now and just DM her privately. Just DM her and be like, hey, those bracelets Tracy have on, let me know. Instagram live sale. So I'm going to put it up. It's called the Instagram live sale, but her name is Escribo Gems. Aren't they pretty? And then I'll show you guys something else. And I just like to talk. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, so this is just some of the bracelets that I got. Some. I'll show you, but you're just gonna get jealous. But I'll show you. You're gonna get jealous. I don't know the names of any of these, Tiffany. So look at this. How pretty. If you can tell me the name, Tiffany, I'll put you to work. Look at this. Now, I love this so much that I got 3 of them. No, I got 2 of them. Oh, wait. Oh, goodness, I will not break this. How pretty is that? I would put it on and show it to you. Do you like this, Instagram? Escribo Gems. How do you spell it again? I put it up. E-S-S-E-Q-U-I. Oh, here it goes. Escribo Gems. I think it's at Escribo Gems, right? At Escribo Gems. Good girl. You put it up there. At Escribo Gems. Post. I'm going to pin this now. Pin comment. All right. Look at that. Wait, no. These 2 go together, right? These are the same thing. This isn't. This is I think fluorite. This is, I think, fluorite. And I forget what this is. Tiffany, if you're around, is this Tanzberry? Aren't they beautiful, Black Pearl? Okay, that ain't it, right? I have this thing for turquoise because of my Native American friend, but I don't know if it's turquoise. I buy this stuff because they're pretty. I don't know the meanings of them or anything. I just go with my feelings, right? So I believe this is turquoise. This is brown, I think. It's getting dark in here now. Let me see. Yes, this is brown. I needed some brown stones, but I forget what this is. It's a brown one. Tiffany, we're going to have to go over this so I could know everything that I have. This, I just put this away. I traveled with this one. What is this, Tiffany? I'm putting her to work. I'm so sorry, sweetie. What is this? Right, Sheena? They're so pretty. Are they all your colors? I forget what this is, but I traveled with this one. Right? I think this is Tiger's Eye. Yes, this is definitely Tiger's Eye, which is a Leo stone, but you don't have to be Leo to love Tiger's Eye. Okay. Yep. Turquoise. Okay. Tiffany says they're turquoise. And, oh, this is flower agate. This is flower agate. All right. What's this one, Tiffany? What's this one? She's on IG now. What's this one? No, I don't think this is garnet, but it definitely looks like garnet. It looks like garnet. That's a good catch, but I don't think it is garnet. This one is Suge Knight. I like to call it Suge Knight, but I know I'm getting the name wrong. But this is This is Suge Knight, right? I love Suge Knight for some reason. I don't know why, but I lost to Suge Knight and then had to buy more Suge Knight. So this is another Suge Knight, right? This one is, this is another brown one. I think this and this one go together. Tiffany, do you know what this one is? This is brown. This isn't black. This is brown, right? You can see the difference in color, right? Can you see the difference? All right. Now, I have so much more. This is just a little bit of the bracelets because, you know, I figured I'd match the bracelets with my outfit, blah, 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 blah. But for right now, since I'm moving, I don't want to go in and out, touching things. But this is how I package all of my bracelets to travel in my suitcase. All right. So, Suge Knight, love it, from Russia. Yeah, I Magic Mermaid. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it, Betty, so I call it Suge Knight. I don't know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce Suge Knight? Wait, it is. Wait, who said it's Garnet? Tiffany, I love Garnet. This is Garnet? This one is Garnet? No. These two are Garnet? This is Garnet? Who said Garnet? Somebody knows their stones. This is Garnet. Dark red is Garnet. I love Garnet, Tiffany. I didn't even know. Half the times I buy these from Tiffany, I don't know. I go by the look and I go, mine. Mine. Oh, mine. It's obsessed. I don't even know. I love Garnet. You see, I buy things by accident. Okay, are we ready to read? Shugite. Oh, Shugite. Oh, wait. Shungite. Shungite or Shugite? I don't know. Betty, you said Garnet. You know your stones. You know your stones because you saw it. Thank you, Betty. Garnet. Wow, very nice. Good energy. I didn't know I caught Garnet. Now I have to wear it. Garnet is the stone to be wearing. Yes. Okay, yes. Shungite. Shungite. Not Suge Knight. Suge Knight is the criminal. That's the guy that runs over people, right? In the music industry. That's Suge Knight. The stone is called Shungite. But I couldn't pronounce it, so I called it Suge Knight. But I'm wrong. And I have to do better. All right. Will Jeopardy survive? Miss Tracy, do you feel Haitians are freely going to Texas to be slaves? Alexi, I don't know what that means. Alexi, they're escaping hell in Texas. I don't think they're coming to they're escaping hell in Haiti. I don't think they're coming to be slaves here. Do you see them? There's not happening. But they're here. And Texas, I got to tell you, Texas, y'all are going through it. Y'all are going through it. Maybe if Texas as a totality would get together and stop being racist and stop being against women's abortions. I'm not judging, but as a politician, and all that stuff, right? Out of all the states, Louisiana and Texas, Louisiana's getting bad weather, but Texas is getting everything, right? You got the snowstorm with no electricity. I understand there's still people with no electricity in Texas. That's my understanding. What else? That doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to make is Texas is going through it. And I think Texas is going through it because Texas needs to change. So the next thing you're going through is immigration. Sorry. And it's hilarious. And you're going to have to deal with it. And it's going to be very interesting to see how you all deal with the influx of Haitians. It's not a little bit. It's massive influx. So it's going to be really interesting on how caring you all are going to be towards these poor, poor people. I am waiting. Or like Bewitched. Texas, be nice. Bewitched. Change your ways, Texas. Change your ways. And you might wind up being an amazing state. But if you don't change your ways, well, we still got some bad weather. We still got some hurricanes. We still got some flooding. We still got some ice storms that you never experienced. There's a reason why things are happening, but I don't want to talk about that right now. Right now, I want to talk about Jeopardy. But no. Sheena's like, Caribbeans are not about to be nobody's slaves. Right? No, they're not coming to Texas to be honest. That was so cute though, Alexi. I don't know where you got that from, but I think you said it very innocently. But no. It is snowing Haitians in Texas. Good luck, Texas. And, you know, I got a lot of Texans here. So on my line, I got good Texans. Oh, Intuitive Waters. I'm trying to pronounce Sugarlight. Sugarlight. Oh, well, damn. I must do better. I really have to figure out how to do better at my job. All right. Thank you, Misha. How are you? All right. Let's talk about Haitians tomorrow in the light of day when I get enough from the media to see how bad it is. What's the question? While I'm reading Jeopardy, give me what that question is. Don't ask about slavery, Alexi. But give me a question about the Haitian immigrants coming over. I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like it before. I've seen this in California. I've never seen it in Texas with Mexicans. So if there's a hole in a wall, I don't know if you're going to be able to plug that hole, Texas. Hi, sweetie. Okay. Will Jeopardy survive? Please, God, talk to me about Jeopardy. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Jeopardy's your child. They're your love. They're your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. Really good card in my past position. The start of something new, which is true, right? Because Alex's death brings about a new beginning. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. All right. Deception and envy. There's a whole story not being told, but it will get told. It's in my past position. I get destiny, but this particular destiny is a little bit of confusion, right? Which way do I go? And I get suffering in silence. So I think we're not going to see or understand that Jeopardy is going to have some issues, but I definitely believe the numbers will go down. I think we will understand better in about 9 months. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. By June, we will get it. Again, this is Destiny in another deck. Destiny and the Wheel of Fortune are the same thing, number 10, right? This card is a little bit of confusion. This card usually means right side up that they can survive this, right? But the Justice card is crossing the Wheel of Fortune. So sometimes when justice comes up, right, but it's crossing, it is right side up, but it's crossing. There's something about justice being applied. Justice needs to be applied. So there needs to be some wrongs to be righted. I get the 9 of Cups. I think initially they're going to have good numbers. I think it's going to take probably 2 months to see if the numbers survive. If it's not 2 months, we'll know in February whether or not Jeopardy is bringing in the same numbers as the year prior with Alex Trebek, right? So we're going to look at February 2022 against February 2021 against February 2020, right? I get a Queen of Cups. I think this might be Mayim. I don't think she's surviving. I think there's going to be something about her that's going to get a lot of critics, and I think she's going to have to give up the ghost, and I think she's truly going to be grateful when her time is over. I think seeds need to be planted, which means they have to have a really, really good marketing team, but these people aren't thinking at all. They want to survive. They're not thinking. There's going to be a little bit of a sacrifice here. They're really, really thinking about all the mistakes they have made. I want to say that they're worried about money. And I do believe money becomes a factor if by February the numbers go down. Because if the numbers go down, then who they decide as a permanent host, all of a sudden they can't pay. If they can't pay a permanent host, then does the show survive? Because I think they're going to say the numbers are going down. All right, let's get rid of Mayim, because I think folks might be a little bit critical of her. I don't believe that she's taken the COVID, and I think she should prove to us that she has been vaccinated. I really do, right? Because the messaging out there is get your vaccine, get your vaccine. So she better not be lying, because you're on a show about facts and science. And if we go by the current messaging, the vaccine is based on science and facts. So if you stay on that show, you need to prove to us that you actually got vaccinated with the doctor's signature, right? This is, I'm just putting it out there, right? But I think that they're going to lose money. I also think that it's going to come up whether or not she's been vaccinated. And I don't think she's going to want to prove it. And I think she's just going to walk away, right? I don't think she's going to get fired, because I don't think they're going to want people to know that they screwed up yet again, right? But I think if you've been vaccinated, right, what difference does it make? Everybody's going to have to, California has to walk around with a vaccine passport now, right? So if you've been vaccinated, show us. Because let me tell you something. The worst thing in the world is to live in a hotel. There's just a lot of screaming. So, because there's, a lot of drunkenness. Because if everyone else is being mandated, if you have more than 100 employees, all federal employees, all military, everyone else has to be vaccinated. So I don't know, Miss Thing, prove it. But I think it's going to come up. And I don't believe she's gotten the COVID vaccine. And I think she's just going to walk away. And if she does, then that is a predicted it. Because it takes 2 seconds to say, I went to my doctor. Did he authorize? This is what I did, yada, yada. But is there going to be a doctor that is going to co-sign for her? Because we're not having a Michael Jackson thing, because doctors go to jail now, right? All right. Hi, busybody. Tracy, you're pretty. Thank you. Aww. Let me just highlight that. Tracy, you're pretty. Thank you. All right. So, does Jeopardy get to last? No, they are hurting. They are hurting. Now, secret. They are going to have to do a lot of numbers checking. Sony has to look at themselves. Jeopardy is a fucked up institution, period. I think they're going to have to call on LeVar. I think they have to pull the rabbit out of the hat. And I think they're going to have to call on LeVar. Hi, Jessica Norwood. How are you, sweetie? I think LeVar is the answer to the survival of this show. And I think by this time next season, I think the show gets revamped. I think it doesn't look the same. I think LeVar is probably going to be at the helm. If it's not LeVar, it's some other black dude. Because now Sony's like, no, guys, we love black people. Let me prove it to you. Sony, you have to be honest. There is no reason why this man was never considered. There's no reason. This is unacceptable. And I think you're going to have to eat crow. Now, whether you fire everyone at Jeopardy or what, but somebody kept LeVar Burton off the list. And he has no taint on his record. No COVID issues, no tweets of derogatory, right? Our children grew up with him, right? And no sexist comments. Like, what is wrong with you people? Why can't a black man do this job? Like, it's so racist. All right, I'm over it. I think there's a whole consideration, and I think if they choose LeVar, it'll be this time next season, and I think the show cannot look the same. The format has to change. The survival will depend upon what the people want. And the people want something a little bit more upbeat. It's outdated now. And you guys are really showing yourself. Jeopardy, this is your Uranus and Taurus. Texas, this is your Uranus and Taurus. People that don't learn their lessons are learning it the hard way in this COVID experience. All right, are we good? An American astrophysicist, planetary scientist, author, and science communicator. No. Neil deGrasse? No, he has lawsuits coming against him. No. Not Neil deGrasse. No. He was touchy-feely. He's got lawsuits coming against him. They cannot afford that idiot. No. And hi, Johanna. Hi. So funny. Everybody's showing up. Oh, this is a good time to do readings, huh? Everybody's showing up. All right. Let me get the final outcome. We talked a lot today, but it's okay. You know, we're friends, and sometimes friends can't leave. We're all friends. It is what it is. All right. The bottom line is, will they survive? No. If they do not get the right host and get an African-American host, either as a team or as a co-host or something, it won't survive. You guys really showed your true colors. All right. All right. Let's see. Does he, Alexei? Well, he got a lawsuit against him with some woman. I like Neil, but once I found out that he's one of many men that think our bodies belong to them, I can't like him anymore because, you know, it's hard for us to keep our bodies to ourselves. Nobody wants us to keep our body to ourselves. All right, I'm over it. Middle of the road, between worlds. This makes sense. Between worlds. By the way, I can't find my other cards. Between worlds. Did I pick this one before? I feel like I used this one before, but it's still appropriate for the messaging here. They're between worlds, straddling the fence. All right. Transitions. Not quite being out of one situation, but fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness. Between the world is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you, Jeopardy, are unable to see what is ahead. Better to cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth, Jeopardy. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed in not knowing. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of unconscious that's greater than your own thoughts. It's greater than your own feelings, Jeopardy. That's greater than your own beliefs that only a white person can stand at that helm. That's greater than your own desires. And this is, I'm talking about the EP and the executives at Jeopardy. Sony, I don't know if I'm blaming you, but you have got to get inside those walls and talk to the people at Jeopardy. And of your decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past are taking root. But what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. This goes for Jeopardy, but it goes more for Texas, right? It kind of feels the same. Why? Like somebody brought up Texas, and it kind of feels the same. Like Texas cannot stay how they are, but neither can Jeopardy. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. Some changes got to be made. Jeopardy became the weakest link. Yes, and I get the joke. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I get the joke. Hi, Patsy. Haven't seen you in a while. Look at this. It's good to come on at this hour. All right. I'm not mad at these. Oh, I'm not mad at the see-through cover. Oh, thank you, Alexi. You know what I've decided? I have a lot of these. So I just figure if I dress one way in the morning, I don't have to put on a whole new top because I'm in the Caribbean now. And so I can just put on a cover up. And I always wear stuff like this. I don't wear bras anymore. It's a long story, but I'm too old for bras, right? And I also don't have like full body breasts, and my breasts don't sag. I mean, they dipped a little. And then there's something, was it olive oil? If you put olive oil on your breast, it perks it back up. I'll tell you next time I see you. It's true. I think if you, something about the olive oil. I'm pretty sure it's olive oil. If you rub it on your breast, it perks the ducts back up. Whatever. Random useless knowledge that I have, and then I can't remember. But in any case, I don't have the type of breast that could like fall to my knees. So I wear these things now because I'm just too old to, long story. Bottom line is I'm dressing one way during the day. And if I have a night video, I just have to put on one of these and it works, right? It's cute. Maybe the abortion situation will help it to become blue. Maybe, Magic Mermaid. Maybe everyone that's moving to Texas will make Texas turn blue. Texas got a lot of new blood. I don't know. Texas got a lot of Californians. I don't know if it can stay, red. I need Texas to become blue. Yes, I agree with you, Magic. I totally agree with you. So disappointing. Yeah, it's very disappointing. Are you kidding me? It's very disappointing in Jeopardy. I'm a little disappointed in Texas, but we'll talk about the Haitians tomorrow. But let me either tomorrow or Sunday. But let me study it. Let me study what happened because I don't think this has ever happened. Listen to me. Haitians wound up in Florida. They've never wound up in Texas. So I really want to find out where that vortex opened up in Texas for the Haitians to come through the Texas waters. That's what I'm looking at. Like, what happened? And by the way, that earthquake, we just saved all those people in Afghanistan from the Taliban. All those people in Haiti are homeless. They had homes. They're homeless after the earthquake. Can we please let them in? Can we please treat them like we've treated the Afghanistan and gave them dignity? Because if you can't treat the Haitians well, then you should have left the Afghanistans where they are. And that becomes about color. And I'm not in agreement with any immigrant company, culture, country that has issues. I'm just saying we let the Afghanistans in with as much dignity as we can. That those planes were packed. But they walked off the airplane in dignity. And these Haitians are homeless. Let them in, Texas. Jeopardy and Sony, you are racist. You do not like Black people. Do better. All right. She has spoken. I love you all. Chi-Chi, baby, I don't believe it. Don't listen to the news. I don't believe it for a minute. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I don't believe it. As well as they treat Cubers. What do you mean? They treated Cuba with dignity as well? Is that what you mean, Infinite? I text you. I know what happened, Miss Tracy. Sheena, please text me. Also, Sheena, did you put on a show tonight? I want to be able to tell people about your show as well. All right. Oh, Misha. Misha says, I'm tired of living in a red state. People are exhausting here. They are. They're exhausting there. They're exhausting in Florida. Although, truth be told, Florida is a blue state. They're so corrupt, but Florida is a blue state. Don't get it twisted. At Miss Sheena's World. So Miss Sheena has a YouTube podcast that I love. Oh, I only got a minute left. And it's called Miss Sheena's World on YouTube. So if you would like your own personal reading, please contact me at 213-458-7408. All right, for your own personal reading. I'm going to stop YouTube right now. I'm not YouTube. I'm going to stop Instagram right now. Thank you for putting up with me. The lighting was horrible, but thank you for sticking by me. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Hold on. I'm coming over to you guys right now. Jeopardy. Will it last? Will it last? All right. Post. My video earlier didn't post. I think I made a boo-boo with it. I think I shut it down before whatever. Have a good night, Patsy. Good night, everyone. I just want to say goodbye. When you get a chance, check out Miss Sheena's World. Subscribe to her. Give her some love. But at the same time, subscribe to me. Text 213-458-7408. Like, share, press the bell. But check out at Miss Sheena's World. Bye, guys. Good night. Good night, Betty. Thank you for being so gracious. I love you, Betty. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live.